does it mean? I swear I feel it slipping by. Another year, another way. I'm still here, still pretending, still waiting for an end day. I say soon like it's a plan, but I don't move, I just stand. If this is living, tell me why it feels like watching life go by. I'm still here, still not alright. Same face in the mirror, same doubt, getting clearer, same words I don't say. Let them rot, let them stay. Same thoughts, same rewind, running circles in my mind. I swear I feel it slipping by. Another year, another way. I'm still here, still pretending, still waiting for an ending. I say soon like it's a plan, but I don't move, I just stand. If this is living, tell me why it feels like watching life go by. I'm still here, still not alright. It's not the town, it's me, I know. I built the walls that lay real low. I keep the door unlocked at night, but I don't step out, I don't fall. I say I want it, say it loud, but fear feels safer than the doubt. I'm still here, still pretending, still scared of how this ends. I say soon like it's a plan, like some days in my hand. If this is living, here's the truth, I know exactly what to do. I'm still here, still not alright. Same road, same stop sign. I look left, I never look right. Flashing lights in fragments, nothing stays the same. Every thought's a mirror, every face a name. I'm walking through a moment that I swear I lived before. Every door I open feels like just another door. Voices in the background, are they mine or borrowed sound? Truth is getting twisted every time I turn around. I try to hold the line, but it slips away. Every solid answer starts to drift to gray. Is this real enough to break me, or just something in my head? Every second recreates me in a life I never led. If I fall, will I wake up, or dissolve into the thread? Tell me what is real enough to break me. Shadows keep repeating every move I try to make, like a glitch in something I was never meant to fake. Time is bending sideways, pulling me apart. Every version of me doesn't know where to start. Is this real enough to break me, or just something in my head? Every second recreates me in a life I never led. If I fall, will I wake up, or dissolve into the thread? Tell me what is real enough to break me. Maybe I'm a signal in a broken machine. Maybe nothing here is anything it seems. If I scream, will it echo back the same, or rewrite every memory I claim? Is this real enough to break me, or just something I became? Every truth is temporary, every lie feels just the same. If I fade, will I restart, or disappear without a trace? Tell me what is real enough to break me. Static in the silence, something's not aligned. lose my mind.
I didn't fix anything today. Just move the mess from one side of the room to the other. That counts as progress, right? The mirror says I look tired. I say, yeah, you too. My hair's doing whatever it wants. Honestly, sane. There's a note in my phone that just says, don't forget who you were. No context, no date. Thanks a lot, whoever I was then. Everyone's asking what I'm doing with my life, like it's a group project I forgot about. I tell them working on it, which is technically true if thinking too much counts as work. I keep my heart in my throat so every word feels dangerous. I laugh at things nobody else does and cry when the radio hits too close. I didn't fix anything today, but I didn't disappear. I didn't fix anything today, but I'm still here. I grabbed the scissors again, not as a metaphor, just couldn't stand the weight of yesterday hanging in my face. The sink's full of hair and bad ideas. The floor's cold, the world's loud, and I'm weirdly okay with that right now. They keep saying it gets better. I keep saying when, but maybe this noise, this feeling, this version of me, maybe this isn't the problem. I didn't fix anything today, but I showed up anyway. I didn't fix anything today. I stayed. If healing means being quiet, I don't want it. If growing up means shrinking, I'm out. I'm learning how to live without cleaning up every feeling, without apologizing for taking space, without pretending I'm fine before I am. I didn't fix anything till I'm breathing. I didn't fix anything, and maybe that's enough for now. I'll try again tomorrow, or not. I got a black Sharpie in my nervous hand. It's the only weapon
stick. I gotta make it messy, I gotta make it quick. This isn't pencil lead or cheap lipstick. This stain is permanent, that's the final trick. I'm gonna mark that, mark that, mark that, mark that. Every mistake I made, I'm never taking it back. I'm gonna write that, write that, write that. This is my signature, where are you looking at? A permanent sign, yeah, a chemical stain to remind me of the reason I went insane. Mark that, mark that. I wanted something real, something that lasts forever. Instead, I got this dark and destructive endeavor. You can't scrub it off, you can't peel it away. It's right here where I left it yesterday. Now turn the music on. I'm gonna mark that, mark that, mark that, mark that. Every mistake I made, I'm never taking it back. Gonna write that, write that, write that. This is my signature, where are you looking at? A permanent sign, yeah, a chemical stain to remind me of the reason I went insane. Mark that, mark that.
They'll tell you I'm trouble, and they're probably right. But hey, you're still here, aren't you?
Saw your picture online, scrolling through the feed. Another hopeful face, planting a new seed. I know all the rumors, yeah, I've heard every word about how I leave them broken, how my chaos has occurred. They'll say I'm too much, a walking disaster scene. Yeah, a little bit dramatic, maybe a bit keen to light a match and watch the whole thing burn. But darling, that's a lesson you just gotta learn. So pack your bags, honey, get ready for the ride. Cause I'm a good time, but I'm never on your side. I'll show you fireworks, yeah, a beautiful display to leave you wondering if you should run away. Oh, I'm the pretty reckless, they tell you to beware. Got a long list of exes, I don't really care. Yeah, I'll mess you up and write a song about your name. Another broken heart, and it's such a sweet, sweet game. So come on over, darling, let the drama begin. Cause I'm a headline waiting, where do I sign you in? Yeah, sign you in. Yeah, sign you in. We'll have so much fun, yeah, for a week or two. Picture perfect moments, everything brand new. I'll laugh at your jokes, pretend that I'm obsessed, then get bored quickly, put our love to the test. I might carve your initials into my favorite tree, just to prove a point so you remember me when I'm long gone, chasing a different view. Yeah, honey, this is what they meant when they warned you. So pack your bags, honey, get ready for the ride. Cause I'm a good time, but I'm never on your side. I'll show you fireworks, yeah, a beautiful display to leave you wondering if you should run away. Oh, I'm the pretty reckless, they tell you to beware. Got a long list of exes, I don't really care. Yeah, I'll mess you up and write a song about your name. Another broken heart, and it's such a sweet, sweet game. So come on over, darling, let the drama begin. Cause I'm a headline waiting, where do I sign you in? Yeah, sign you in. Yeah, sign you in. Some boys want a princess, some boys want a saint. But that's just not my color, baby, I'm a different paint. I'm a tornado in a teacup, a hurricane in heels. And once you step inside my world, you'll know how good it feels. Oh, I'm the pretty reckless, they tell you to beware. Got a long list of exes, I don't really care. Yeah, I'll mess you up and write a song about your name. Another broken heart, and it's such a sweet, sweet game. So come on over, darling, let the drama begin. Cause I'm a headline waiting, where do I sign you in? Yeah, sign you in. Yeah, sign you in.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
One foot on the gas, never look back. Let's go. still fueling up a different kind of dream. The tank is on empty, but the spark is alive. It's the only way he knows how to survive. Yeah, the road is broken and the bridge is out, but we don't have the luxury of a doubt. The wind is screaming stop, but we'll hear a thing. Keep the engine running, don't you let the fire die. It doesn't matter where you've been or the stain upon the glass. Keep the engine running while the rest of the world collapses. Now I'm walking the shoulder of the highway alone with a heavy-ass secret and a dead-ass phone. I can sit on the curb and let the rain wash me out, but that's not what reckless are about. I've got a life inside, I got miles to go, and I'm the only one who needs to know. The gears are grinding, but the pulse is strong. This is where the broken finally fall on. We're the ones who don't stall, we're the ones who don't quit when the world hits hard. We hit harder than ever. Keep the engine running, don't you let the fire die. It doesn't matter where you've been or the stain upon the glass. Keep the engine running while the rest of the world collapses. Keep it running, don't you stop. Keep it You had sand on your knees from falling off again, trying to climb that hill by the caravan park. It's a memory I kept of you. We were just kids when it all began. Your bike was too small, but you rode it fast down the path with your hands off the bars. You showed me how to do it too. I crashed, still got the scar on my arm. Summer ended too soon before I figured it out. Why it felt so different when you weren't around. No last day, no warning, just time running out. Summer ended too soon, and I didn't know how. We built a den where the trees leaned in, nobody else was allowed in. Carved our names in the wood and something else I never understood. I went back there the following year. The hill felt smaller somehow. Tried riding down with no hands again, but still couldn't figure it out. Thought I remember it wrong, but I remember it clear. Summer ended too soon before I figured it out. Why it felt so different when you weren't around. No last day, no warning, no way to ask about you. Summer ended too soon, like it always knew. didn't catch what you meant. I keep trying to hear it again, but it's gone every time that I get close to it. Summer ended too soon before I figured it out. What you meant in that moment, I keep thinking about. No last look, no ending, just you fading out. Summer ended too soon, and I never found out. From that summer with you. Streetlights dragging shadows through the glass. We're just seconds slipping on the clock. Your voice is blurring with the rain, fading like the radio after midnight. I'm holding on to words I haven't said yet, heavy as the asphalt rolling underneath us. Backseat confessions, secrets in the dark. Window cracked open, letting something start. Tell me the truth while the world is still, before the morning breaks the spell. It's a long way home and a short way down. We're losing ourselves in this empty town. Losing ourselves in this empty town. The air is thick with things we should have known. A fragile silence that's starting to crack, holding on to ghosts of who we used to be. In the confined space of this steel cage, regret is a passenger I didn't invite, taking up room in the middle of the night. Backseat confessions, secrets in the dark. Window cracked open, letting something start. Tell me the truth while the world is still, before the morning breaks the spell. It's a long way home and a short way down. We're losing ourselves in this empty town. Losing ourselves in this empty town. Fading, slipping, blurring the lines. Fading, slipping, losing the time. Backseat confessions, secrets in the dark. Window cracked open, letting something start. Tell me the truth while the world is still, before the morning breaks the spell. It's a long way home and a short way down. We're losing ourselves in this empty town. Backseat confession. Backseat confession. Turn that shit off. Yeah. I've got some things to say. None of you is gonna like the ending. Look at the golden boy and his loyal crew, sitting in a circle, you've got no fucking clue. You think I'm the problem, you think I'm the stain, while you're all playing bro to hide your own goddamn pain. Let's start with your friends hitting on me in the driveway, while he had nothing to lose. Told me his girlfriend was smothering and boring, while he was sending messages at 4 in the morning. You told him I was crazy, you told him I was cheap, while you were crying in my lap, losing your crap. Your friends still hate me, because the truth is a bitch. Oh no! You call me a whore and you call me a lie, but you're the ones living with a finger in the eye. I'm the pretty reckless you love to blame, but you're the ones who should be dying of shame. So let's talk about the boys and your Saturdays,
wasting every dollar in a drunken haze while you're glued to the console, screaming at the screen. I'm the only one who saw the shit behind the scene. And Mike, don't look away, you pathetic little snake. Let's talk about the scholarship that was his to take. You think the coach just happened to find out that he stayed out drinking? That he had a moment of doubt. It wasn't an accident, it wasn't the fakes, it was the best friend sitting right beside your plate. Yeah, I saw the email, I saw the anonymous tip while you were broing out. You let the secret slip. Your friends still hate me because the truth is a bitch. Oh no. You call me a whore and you call me a lie, but you're the ones living with a finger in the eye. I'm the pretty reckless you love to blame, but you're the ones who should be dying of shame. You all stand together to keep me out because you're terrified that if he looks at me, he'll see the truth. You ruined his life before I even had the chance to change it. And now, I'm the only one left who's actually carrying his future. He's better off alone! Your friends still hate me because the truth is a bitch. Oh no! You call me a whore and you call me a lie, but you're the ones living with a finger in the eye. I'm the pretty reckless you love to blame, but you're the ones who should be dying shame. And tell your girlfriend I said hi. You sit awake with the TV low, watching reruns you already know. Like if the noise keeps filling the room, you won't have to think about what you choose. You keep old receipts inside your coat, random proof that you existed somewhere. Half your friends moved out or disappeared. Now every message feels delayed by years. You laugh at things that don't feel funny, drive too far when your head gets heavy. You say you're fine before anybody asks, like saying it first makes it true at last. But every silence keeps circling back, like there's something waiting under that. Maybe this is the ending you asked for. Half open doors and clothes on the floor. Another late night staring at the screen, trying to figure out what any of it means. You wanted freedom, you wanted space. Now every room echoes your mistakes. Maybe this is the ending you asked for. You leave conversations halfway through, like disappearing first protects you. Every plan turns into maybe later. Every year feels stranger than the last one. You miss the version of yourself that cared before exhaustion settled everywhere. Now every morning starts the same, another quiet war inside your brain. And every silence keeps circling back, like there's something underneath all that. Maybe this is the ending you asked for. Half open doors and clothes on the floor. Another late night staring at the screen, trying to figure out what any of it means. You wanted freedom, you wanted space. Now every room echoes your mistakes. Maybe this is the ending you asked for. You asked for. No explosion, no dramatic goodbye, just slowly becoming somebody you don't recognize. And maybe that's the hardest part, watching your own life lose its spark. Maybe this is cheap cigarette. Smoke alarm screaming like it's placing a bet. I'm barefoot, half asleep, kicking pans aside. You're laughing in the doorway while the toast turns black inside. We don't read instructions, we don't test the brakes. Every good intention comes with small mistakes. Almost a disaster. One more second and it's over. One wrong word a little faster, and the whole thing tips right over. But we hold it together with duct tape and cheap red wine. You're almost a disaster, but not tonight. Cars low on gas on a county road. Check engine light, putting on a show. Radio dies and the sky goes gray. Arguing about something dumb you said yesterday. Maps folded backwards, phones about to die. We both hate losing, so we let it slide. Almost a disaster, surfing through bad weather. One sharp turn a little faster, and we wouldn't make it back together. But we hold it together with duct tape and cheap red wine. You're almost a disaster, but not tonight. Whoa. We slam doors hard enough to crack the frame. Say things that don't sound like our names. Push it right up to the edge, then stop, like standing on a rooftop, daring to drop. We're smoke in a closed-up room with bad timing in late June. We're a headline that never read, a canceled flight, a broken plane. Almost a disaster. One more second and it's over. One wrong word a little faster, and the whole thing tips right over. Somehow we keep choosing to stay instead of say goodbye. Almost a disaster, but not tonight. But not tonight. But not tonight. Not tonight. Yeah, we're almost a disaster. Almost every time. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump the fence, not allowed. Keep it down, we're too loud. Shoes untied, board in hand. Miss the trick, just pretend. Phone's broken, don't care at all. Back pressed up against the wall. Laugh it off, do it again. The same dumb shit we did back then. Everyone grows up eventually. Not enough, yeah, we grew up, just not enough. Say it loud, say it rough, yeah, we grew up, just not enough. Same jeans ripped at the knee, same crew, same energy. One day we'll move on, still here, guess you were wrong. Late nights, nowhere to go, same road that we always know. Someone said this won't last, we just laughed and skated past. They got jobs and we got time, still not living by their lives. Not enough, yeah, we grew up, just not enough. Say it loud, say it rough, yeah, we grew up, just not enough. right before it all kicks in, like the room already knows something's about to give. I used to try to hold it back, save it for the right night, but the right night never comes. It just passes you by. So if this is one of those moments, while it's still here, don't wait it out, don't disappear. Lights hit harder than before, or maybe I just feel them now. Every second's pulling forward, doesn't ask me how. There's no version after this, no second way to play it through. No one standing off to the side, telling me what to do. Make it loud, let it break, let it echo, let it shake. If it ends, let it end like it mattered in the end. I kept thinking there'd be more time. There isn't. So whatever this is, right now, no holding back. If